Seems that nowadays, every year or so, I find a new game series to be interested in, and last year it was Luigi's Mansion. Now, I've seen multiple icebergs, and videos for that matter, on the original game. However, no one's ever done anything on Dark Runner 3, and of course, I couldn't let that be the way it is. So, I created my own Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and 3 Iceberg. And today I'm going to be focusing on those games, not the 3DS port. I'm pretty sure that's been covered already. And this first part is going to be the tip of the iceberg, so let's get started. So first off, we have the D-Rank House / the Mansion map. In the opening, or the prologue of Dark Moon, we can see the D-Rank house in the original game that Luigi lives in. Does Mario live in it with him? Maybe. But we also see hanging on the wall the map of the mansion that Luigi got when he got scammed. So yeah. There's also a poltergeist reference leading into the next part, which is also in the opening of Dark Moon. And what happens is Luigi goes up to the pixelated TV. Oh, and this also happens in 3 on Paranormal Productions as well. So that's a cool little reference to the famous horror movie Poltergeist. There are 3 EGAD medals you can get in Dark Moon as well for 100%ing the game. These are for filling up the gallery with everything, beating the game, and getting 3 stars in every mission. I actually did it myself, and it's pretty tricky. Along with that, you get a golden profile, but not much else other than those 2 things. EGAD's bunker for Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. So the first Mario and Luigi game came out 2 years after the original Luigi's Mansion. However, the bunker in that game for EGAD actually inspired the one in Dark Moon, which was shaped like EGAD's face, which is also in 3, so that's a cool little Easter egg. Gloomy Manor elevator music is the Mario Strikers pause screen. So, in the Gloomy Manor elevator music that plays during the Confront the Source boss mission in Gloomy Manor, we hear music that's also the pause screen music in Mario Strikers, which is a pretty cool reference because Next Level Games also worked on that, as well as Dark Moon. The Possessor Ghost / Ghost Mission / Mansion names spell out Ghost, and this is because Gloomy Manor, Haunted Towers, Old Clockworks, Secret Mine, and Treacherous Mansion areas in the game, as well as the Possessor Ghost, including the Grouchy, Harsh, Overset, Shrewd, and Tough. And along with that, on top of all those 2 things, the ghost missions you get for finding all the booze in a mansion, including gradual infiltration, hostile intrusion, outlandish interruption, severe infestation, and terrifying invasion, all those line up with the word ghost. And if you include Scarescraper, it's ghosts, which is pretty interesting. Now we're going to move on to Luigi's Mansion 3, starting with the DLC pack. The DLC pack of the game released in early 2020, and it basically gave more minigames in the Scream Park, as well as Scarescraper themes based off 6 of the game's floors, as well as costumes. Oh, and you can also have an image gallery and a Polterpup flashlight, which is cool. Crower is based on Paul Blart. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now, Crower is one of the first and most iconic bosses in the game. He's based off of the Paul Blart, being an overweight mall cop who isn't too good at his job. He's a bit of a scaredy cat too, so it's a cool reference. There's also a Virtual Boy reference, where EGAD creates a Virtual Boo, and he says, "Red is all the rage, you know. This will fly off the shelves when I sell it." And the Virtual Boy is infamous for underselling, not even $1 million, which is interesting. The Gloomy Manor model on 11F and 15F. So in the Twisted Suites, as well as the Master Suite for the game, you can go into the drawing room on the ladder, and in the former you can go into one of the bedrooms. And you can find models of Gloomy Manor from Dark Moon, which is pretty cool. Since 1983 pizza. There's pizza on 5F that says since 1983 that Mario eats, and that's the year Luigi first was invented, so that's cool. Poltergeist Type G. Poltergeist Type G is kind of like the 3 medals of this game, which is your 100% reward for completing all 50+ missions. Or not missions, achievements. Which is pretty interesting, and you get a golden poltergeist, so if you want to show it off to other people online, be my guest. That's what I do. Gloomy Manor remix in the elevator. There's a Gloomy Manor remix in the elevator. It's pretty catchy, pretty good. Maybe not as good as the original song, but it's still nice, and a great Easter egg. Dabbing Goobs in the dance hall. That's right, dabbing goobs in the dance hall. Everyone has heard of this. There are these goobs that dab wearing these hoods, like these hip-hop beat outfits, and they dab, and because this game had been worked on for like years since Dark Moon, which was about a 6-year time span, this is probably still when dabs were popular. Thanks for watching. I'll get to the below the surface part next time.